Hey y'all, it's Megan. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with us today. We're finishing up this fence work and, well, I'm ready for it to be done. I know you are. Andy's the one been putting in all the work, so I know you're ready.
I'm ready to move on to another project.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get that finished up today and see how well the cows cooperate going in there. But yeah, it needs to be done. If you don't know, we do like a winter sacrifice pasture, and that means that we pull the cows off the main pastures. They have this small area, and we use the deep bedding method, just like we do with these chickens, but except we do it with hay in there with the cows. That's how we make our compost. They have plenty of hay to eat through the winter. We do let them out occasionally to stretch their legs a little more, but it's an excellent way to make compost. It's an excellent way to let your pastures rest. And plus, I got 2 calves that need to be weaned, and so we've got to kind of see if we can get them separated. So we'll see how it goes today.
Y'all saw from previous videos, I got all the posts up. All I've got left to do is hang wire and hang a gate right here. I've been looking, I may end up having to cut just a little bit out of this top side right here so the gate can swing up in there. Well, you can't really tell it, but there is a downhill slope there. So that end of the gate is going to be higher than this end if it's setting level. And so I might have to dig down on that, but I won't know until I go to put the gate up. But before I get started here, I want to show y'all what the cows done to my pretty straight post. Can you see them down through there? Look at this mess. And I kind of figured they would, but I mean, that one over there is bent plumb over. This one's bent pretty good. It don't look like they've messed with this one. And that one up there by the side-by-side, they've been up pretty good too. So I kind of wish I could have got the wire on that like right after I put up the post, or actually I probably should have just waited to put up the T-post until I had time to do the wire and everything. But it won't be that hard to straighten them back out. But let me tell you, it's been a few days since I've been able to work on this thing because we've had so much rain. Look right here. Can you hear the water down in that hole? In the mud. It is nasty out here, y'all. Which brings me to my next subject. I want to show y'all my new boots. Now, I've had a chance to wear them just a little while. If y'all have been following us for, I don't know, probably going on 2 years now, we've worked with the boot company, High C, and we have been very happy with their products. They sent us a new pair of boots. I got a pair, Megan got a pair. You know, we don't get paid to show y'all these boots. We're just showing you. I don't wear this type of boot very often unless it is muddy out here, but it's nice to have them. I really just don't like the way like the rubber boot kind of feels on your feet, but it does help keep your feet dry. One thing I do like about these High C boots is they're not like having big clown shoes on your feet. They're not big and bulky like some of the other competitor brands are. And in case you didn't know, the boots that I wear every single day are actually High C boots. They're leather slip-on work boot. And I have been more than satisfied with those boots. But before I get to working here, if any of y'all are interested in a new pair of boots, they are very affordable. I mean, very affordable, especially compared to other brands of boots. The discount code will be in the description of the video. You can save, I'm pretty sure it's 15% on top of already affordable prices. So check them out, give them a try. But anyways, I'm going to get to hanging wire. I think on this right here, I'm going to run, so y'all see I've got two wires on the regular perimeter fence. But on this particular part, I'm going to run a wire above that one, a wire in the middle, and a wire below. And that'll give me a little bit higher fence here. And that's just for the simple fact that if we go to wean calves or whatever, I can keep the calves out here or in here, one or the other. So we're going to put 3 wires up here, still using leftover wire that I had from a friend's house. We've actually had this wire laying around probably 7 or 8 years now, and I have attempted to, I mean, I've actually considered throwing it away several times, but I keep it laying around just because I'm like, I'll eventually need that one day. And the day has come. I believe I'm going to hang the top wire first. So with this high tensile wire, I like to use these rubber coatings right here to, well, you see how I've got them around that post? But this worked good, especially on your end run. You can wrap that around the post and it acts as an insulator, and you know, it insulates it from the whole post instead of just in one spot like a normal insulator would. Wrap it around like that, and then we'll put some crimps, which I forgot to do. I got to put those on first. Changed my mind. I'm going to work at the bottom. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. One crimp is usually enough to hold this, but I like to put two on it just to be on the safe side. Then you can take one of these wire staples, just put it right. Ain't no need in really hammering down tight, just enough to hold it from sliding up and down the post. So I've got that other wire about 9 inches off the ground, so we're going to put the next insulator right here. Now this wood post takes I like using these nail-on insulators that have the pin in them for this high tensile wire on wood posts. As that wire just slides in there just like that, you push the pin down through, and if you ever have to take the wire down, you just have to pull that pin back out. I'm going to hammer this down into the ground a little more, sort of sturdy it back up. There we go. And once I get this wire on here, the cow shouldn't be messing with it. Now, typically, if I've got a lot of fencing to do, I'll make me a stick that's got a mark in it everywhere where an insulator needs to go, and it sort of speeds the process up. But where we're only doing this short span right here, tape measure will work for now. And I've got me a tangled up mess. Slide on my insulator piece. And trust me, there's no worse feeling than getting your wire pulled on here and then realizing you forgot to slide a ratchet on or something like that. And you're just kind of like, well, dang. And then you have to pretty much cut your wire unless you can cut these crimps. Because once it crimps, it's crimped. There ain't no uncrimping it. I'll go ahead and put it in the insulators. Cookie, what you doing? Let's get this one positioned where it needs to be. I have to remember that on this wire, I've got dirt piled up around that post, so it's not going to measure quite right. So we'll measure out here, and that looks right. Put a staple on the back. The boss lady come down here to check on me.
Yes. I gotta go run some errands.
I hadn't done much yet. I've only got one wire put up.
That's good though. But, well, we gotta run and do some errands, so don't
All
work
right.
too hard.
Y'all have fun.
All right.
I'm gonna keep playing in the mud.
All right.
So it's now time to tighten up this ratchet. So this ratchet's a little different style. This tool will do both style ratchets. You got a square box on this end, and then you got, for the other style ratchet, on this end. Well, this one takes the little square part of the handle. I believe that's tight enough. Make sure I put that right. That looks a little bit far apart. That's right. Uh-oh, I broke my tab off of it. So in between each insulator will be a foot, but between the ground and that is only 9 inches. Slide that on down to about where that other one is. Gotta get more crimps out of the toolbox. Open them all the way.
Yeah, I opened all the way.
Okay. Now it goes in. Turn your pliers so it lines up with it. Oh, there you go. All right, mash it. Well, wait a minute. Now. Whatever you do, you don't ever want to put your finger in the jaw of that.
Okay.
So it spins it around and it tightens up the fence?
Mm-hmm. I had this one a lot looser than the last one.
Why is this one a whole bunch looser?
I just gonna tighten it up tight. See how it's pulled that tight?
Uh-huh.
Tight enough. That wire's gonna touch the brake wire. Get on, y'all. Get. Leave the camera alone. Go on. Hamburger's over here trying to lick the camera. Get it in?
Yeah.
Go get me in one more ratchet.
Put this wire in here.
Not yet. We gotta put this ratchet through there first. Slide that ratchet down, then you can put that wire in.
Which side?
Huh?
This side or this side? This side?
Oh, it ain't gonna make no difference.
No. Can I let go this now and then put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay. What if the wire gets mud on it? Is that going to be a problem?
No. I had to think about what you were talking about.
You're pulling it so much. You know what I found out?
What?
The little piece of the bottom got to go in on the second one, or it ain't gonna go in there.
It ain't.
Nope. Or like I can't push it in there.
Open them up. All right, start folding them up.
Am I on it?
Yeah. Okay, you got it. One more time.
They open all the way.
Right there. Mash it.
There.
All right, all we gotta do is tighten it up.
Is that all?
They all stayed fairly tight. So right here, I've got to put me an insulator in between those two wires until I figure out a different way to do this. And all I'm going to do is just take one of these yellow T-post insulators, slide it on there like that. There we go.
Have you done that before?
Yeah, I had to do that down yonder one time. I had one that lined up where it hit just perfect.
Now
That don't look great, but it'll keep it from shocking.
They should actually make an insulator that does that.
Well, I'm not 100% sure that it's supposed to. I mean, I may be doing something wrong. They probably ain't supposed to get that close to each other. I don't know. But either way, that's there. That'll work.
What we gotta put the stables in for?
Well,
Hold
it
that on.
just keeps this right here from moving. That's all it does. Chances are it ain't gonna move no ways once it's got pressure on it. That's it. We got one more run, and we'll be done.
Then we gotta put the gate on.
That's right. All right. Remember, go slow while I try to unwind this.
Is this one more of a mess than the other one was?
It's not too bad. Don't look like so far anyways. A little faster than that. Till I tell you to slow down. Right now it's all coming off the roll good. All right, hold up. I got a spot here that's hanging. Keep going. All right, are you at the end?
Yeah.
See how bad off we're going to be. You hold this level up there? We're going to be quite a ways off.
It's called Fat Max. That's what the level's called.
Yep. Look, that's how far off we are.
Holy cow.
My goodness.
You're gonna have to go up or down more. It's not in there.
That's level right there.
Holy cow. Does it have to be level?
Yeah, the gate works a whole lot better if it's level.
Huh.
So what we're going to have to do is, I guess
Dig that out?
dig it out just a little ways. I don't know. See, if we had the gate on the bottom side, it would be like that, but I don't want the gate on the bottom side. Plus it's too late now, we've already got to post the fence up.
Oh, we can just pull everything up
You think so?
and then move it.
I don't think so. I guess, you think you can put the bucket on that tractor? The little tractor.
Yeah.
We'll take and just scoop some of this out right here real quick.
What's on it?
Huh?
What's on it?
The hay fork, I think. Well, he got it. That post, I seen it move just a little bit.
It did.
Yeah.
It is
I don't think it moved much. I just seen it
But
move just a little.
It did move. Because it was like this. No, it's like this.
I don't think it moved that much.
It looks like it did.
Alright,
Where's the lever?
let's do this again. See, if we have to, we can change this and put it down here. So this gate has to be sitting kind of high on this post.
Well, then we can't get a tractor in there then.
Put the level back up there. What's that look like?
It's this much off the black line. It's smoking.
Takes a 1/2 inch bit for these things, but you need to waddle it out just a little bit because that 1/2 inch bit ain't quite big enough.
But then if you get
If you go up to the next size, which is a 5/8 in my pack, it's too big.
let's see how's that.
About perfect.
Yep.
But it ain't.
It ain't perfect, but it's
It
about
ain't perfect, but it's close. Now, I guess we'll put the next one about right. Let's see, we'll bring it on up here. We'll put it about right there. So the way we're going to do this to make sure the gate is sitting level is mark this thing where it's completely level that way. So we need to go about right there. Is that right? Yep, I'm gonna go right there. They just suck into it. They almost drill a little too good. Put just a little bit, screw that in just a little more. There you go. Can you hold it there? Let's see if it'll swing. Look at that.
Then I'll touch the fence and then we get shot.
No, it won't touch the fence. That's what I wanted.
Let's try swinging it down.
I'll lock you in there.
Yeah. Oh, it
Yeah.
only goes that far.
We could get it out. It's just gonna drag your ground some. So yeah, we just need a little bit longer chain.
And then we're done, and then we gotta connect the fences.
Yeah, we're done. Just about. Heck yeah. Let me go see if I can find a chain.
I believe we can lock the cows in here today.
We could lock them in there now. They'd probably stay in it without power, but I'm gonna try to get power on it. I got a rusty chain I found. We'll add this to it, along with it's about long. That one's about long enough. We don't need much. One thing for certain, we don't want it too long because look, all we need is that little hook right there. We take that hook off that chain. That's all we need. See? Go throw that in the back of the Kubota. Well, I tell you what, you're just gonna have to watch out when you unhook that chain. Don't let it touch that wire. That comes down and touches that wire, you'll have the shock of a lifetime. What we'll eventually do is probably put one of those quick latches. We got enough room.
So like one of them that'll go.
Yeah, just slam shut. It's got the little pickups on it. Little things that pick up and latch the gate. Y'all, you can see that I didn't quite get my angle right on this brace here. That one up there is fine, but this one I still got it up just a little bit too high. But it is going to be just fine. Not yet, but it will when I plug the fence back up. I got it hooked up. I got it rigged up. Let me put it that way. I've got a wire tying from there to there over to the fence. I don't have power on the bottom wire right now. And the only reason I didn't put power on the bottom wire, well, I don't figure it needs it anyways. No. But down there across the bottom, it's kind of low to the ground. And I figure over time, all their stuff will get pushed up down there.
Yeah.
So I just left that alone.
Yeah. Well, Belle is temperamental, so you're just gonna have to give her a little bit.
Yeah, once we got that, they have been up here in our face the whole time.
Did you see her down there pouting?
Yeah, and once we put the gate up, and I think she realized what I was gonna do, she run away and she went down there to the corner. She's pouting.
I can probably get her to come up here with a feed bucket.
Well, that's what I figured. I ain't too worried about it. I figure when you go to feed them, you get them all in there.
And that looks so much better than that other stuff we had out here.
It does, don't it? It looks a little more professional.
It does. Good job. You did good.
It's done. Oh, and I need to show you something. Come here. You're going to have to be extra careful, though, because as soon as you let go of that chain, if it comes down and hits that wire, you know, you're getting shocked. So you're going to have to really pay attention.
Okay.
Until we do something else. I figure where we've got such a gap right there, we can get one of those quick latch things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You think it'll work there?
I think so, because you've got to have a pretty good gap in between your post and gate for one of them to work. And I think we got enough room right there.
Okay.
But until then,
that'll work.
The chain's gonna work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Just be careful when you unlatch it.
Well, it looks really good. You did a good job. I know you're glad it's done.
I'm glad this is done. That's two
Big,
fairly good sized projects off the list so far.
yeah.
I guess my next, I don't even know exactly what my next one's going to be because I've got so many other ones to do. I've got shelters to build. I've got buildings I'd like to build. I need to get back to work where I want to build my sawmill shed.
Yep.
We got a lot.
Got a lot on the list.
So we do.
Well, it looks really good. Thank you.
Right, good. I'm glad you like it. As long as the boss lady approves, then we're all happy.
Yep. Come on.
Belle knew it was feeding time, so she come on up here to the top of the hill. But now we got to see if we can get Belle
Come on, baby.
in there without getting the other two.
Megan's got this.
I know you do.
Come on, baby.
Your cows love you. Do I need to go take that chain off the gate?
Might not hurt. Come on. Woo! Come on. Come on. Go, Belle. Go. Go. Go, Belle. Where you at?
Well, that was fairly easy.
You gotta think like a cow.
Hamburger, go on up yonder. Go on up there. Your food's up here.
Come on, baby. Come on, sugar. You so sweet. Right here, George. Look. Come on, Cookie. Here's somebody else's if you want it.
Well, that worked.
Don't be a hateful. Oh, he scared you, didn't
Yeah, I come up behind her.
he? Did he scare it? Look at my baby. Hey, yo. There's my baby. It's okay. It's alright. See? We're all friends here. Love my cows.
Yes, you do.
I think they love me too.
I think so. They trust you, that's for sure.
She gets so mad when I scratch her head.
Well, we got the water filling up. Got a bale of hay down at the bottom of the hill. And those two are trying to figure out how they're going to get back to Mama.
Yep.
How long do you think it's going to take them?
We'll see. There is. It's time though. They should have been weaned 2 or 3 months ago, but just is what it is now. But
Yeah, well, they got to be weaned because there's new calves coming.
yep. And if worse comes to worse and this don't work, unfortunately they can go on the backside back there.
Well, they can go back there. Or if we have to, I guess we can put them back over yonder, but that's just, pasture's just a little too small. But I think it's going to work because
Well, if they touch that fence and realize it's got power on it,
oh yeah.
that'll get their attention real quick and in a hurry. So we'll see. Cookie's just
And the way
kinda-
Cookie's doing right now, it ain't going to be long. She's going to touch it.
Cookie's just a little on the rebellious side. Hamburger's pretty chill, but Cookie, she got that Jersey in her. She's a little high strung.
Well, if any of them end up in there, it's
it'll
going to
be
be Cookie. It won't be Hamburger, I don't think. It'll be Cookie if any of them get in.
Yeah, because she's pretty high strung.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. I need to take a fence tester and just to make sure that we got good power.
Yeah.
I mean, we should, but don't hurt
Well,
to check it.
Cookie's chewing on the rubber part of the wire right there. She just put it.
Well, wait till she touches the metal part.
See that rubber part?
I see her.
Give them a second. They're going to touch it. You'll know in just a minute if it's got power on it.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video.
Yep. Hope y'all might have learned a little something. We're having some leftover chicken stew tonight for supper. If you're curious how I make that, I'll leave a link in the video. Yep. But we're having some leftover chicken stew tonight, and yeah, I guess we're gonna call it an evening.
Yep, it's about that time.
But
it's gonna be long. It's gonna be dark.
That's right. Anyways, guys, till we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.